Hello everybody and welcome back to Indiethon. You may find all the links below to donate towards our amazing cause, that is Child's Play, for which we've raised over $976 thanks to a latest donation that we actually got right at the end of Hollow Knight. That is a $100 donation from Peaches with no comment. And that particular donation goes towards Level Head Kill the Blobfish. So, thank you so much for that amazing donation. We're almost at $1,000. That's absolutely amazing. And I would say that's actually a great way to soon get started with Metroid Deep Freeze. So, how about you take it away?
Sure. Hey. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. I am ya boy, xoneris. How's it going, everybody? I hope you enjoyed that Hollow Knight bingo. Yeah, following up one of the most popular indie games of all time, so no pressure, right? I got this. So, today in store for you, I got Metroid Deep Freeze. That is a ROM hack of the original Metroid Zero mission. For all of you who are not familiar with a ROM hack, it's basically just a modification of the original game, like new levels, different like sort of different bosses, different item locations and all that sort of stuff. It's a pretty short game, so let's get right into it, I'd say. And yeah, let's start the run in 3, 2, 1, go. So, like I mentioned, this is Metroid Deep Freeze, a ROM hack of Metroid Zero Mission. It was made by a very cool dude called Captain Glitch. He created this ROM hack for a contest, a ROM hacking contest. And he had exactly 1 month to create this ROM hack. And the only like requirement for the contest and the hack was that the ROM hack had to do with something about winter, because it was, as you might have guessed it, their winter edition of the ROM hack contest. And yeah, the lovely fellow called Captain Glitch created this very lovely ROM hack in this time span. And I, just by pure accident, came across this ROM hack. I played through it. And I thought to myself, hey, this is kind of a very neat ROM hack. Why not try to speedrun it? Because I also used to speedrun the original Zero Mission beforehand. And as you can already see, if you played Zero Mission, the original game, there's a lot of things that look very similar. Because, you know, obviously, it's a ROM hack of that game. And yeah, I figured it out a little bit, tested some routes, some stuff, some tricks, and it turns out this is actually a really cool speedrun. It's also pretty short. I'll be showing you the 100% category of this speedrun, meaning I will be collecting every single item in this game here, and all of that in hopefully less than 20 minutes. That is very poggers. So, as it is obviously in every Metroid game, you have to collect a bunch of items so you can progress through different areas of the game. I do believe pretty much all of the upgrades from the base game are in this game, just in like different locations and such. I mean, you can already tell like the entire level design of this game is completely different compared to the base game. One critique that I heard about this ROM hack quite a lot is that when you're playing this casually, you can get lost very fast, because every room in this ROM hack looks similar to the previous room. There is no real visual distinction between rooms, which is a fair criticism. But obviously you have to keep in mind, he created this entire ROM hack in just a month. And since I believe he's just a student or university or something, he obviously had other stuff to do during that month. And all in all considered, I think this is a pretty good ROM hack. It obviously is a little bit rough around some edges. We'll get to those when we'll get to those. And obviously we're reusing some of the bosses in the original Metroid Zero Mission game. Here you just saw one of them. I actually forgot what this boss here is called again. But funnily enough, this boss that I just killed is the only necessary boss to actually complete this ROM hack. Because you need the speed boosters, which I just got here. And right now, as of this moment, I could go to the final boss of the game. But obviously this is not what we're here for. This is 100%. So we gotta collect some bonus stuff. Some additional stuff. And it's really cool. There are 2 optional bosses in this game. 2 optional bosses. And you have to defeat both of these bosses to get to a secret room in the game. And in that secret room are some more items you need to collect. I'm quickly healing here, which I would normally not do, but I got a little bit attacked. And yeah, 2 additional bosses you need to kill to get to the bonus room. The bonus room, by the way, is very awesome. You'll get to... Okay, yep, fall down all the way. That was planned like that. Oh yeah, there's a funny Easter egg in the bonus room. We'll see when we get there. Yeah, so this ROM hack, I mean, you think it's pretty short, right? 20 minutes, so there's not a lot of variety in the speedrun, right? Makes sense. But it actually turns out there's quite a lot of difference in this ROM hack. The first time I actually routed this ROM hack, I came up with a very, very different route than the one you're seeing right now. Because this ROM hack is quite open. There's a lot of different paths you can take. And through the help and suggestion of a fellow Metroid Zero Mission or runner called Mandatobi, he gave me a few suggestions and ideas to test out about things that might be faster. And it turns out that pretty much all of his ideas were faster. By the way, here one of the optional bosses, Kraid, he's already dead, haha lol XD. But I have to admit that was a really good fight. That fight can go really, really poorly. But yeah, that boss, he is exactly the same as in Zero Mission. You shoot a missile in his like third eye or his face, then he opens his mouth, and then you shoot all the missiles you have in his mouth, and if it's enough, he just dies. And especially if you have some super missiles, he is quite easy to dismantle. I have to admit, that was a really good fight. Normally, if you're not quick enough, he destroys like the platform you're standing on, and then he shoots out like these spikes from his stomach or something, and you can only stand on those, but they only last for a short time. It's really annoying, and the fight can go like a million times longer, but it's yeah, why do I still talk about that? We already won. Doesn't matter. And like I mentioned, that was one of the 2 optional bosses in this game. Before we go to the next one, we quickly have to go to this section here. There's just some more items. For example, these are the very first power bombs we collect. But fun fact, there are some other power bombs that we could have collected already. But as I mentioned already, because of the help of fellow gamer Mandatobi, I found out that collecting the ones I just did is way faster. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, by the way, warning for flashing lights and stuff. I should have talked about it a little bit earlier. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, there's an alarm in this game, and whenever the alarm is triggered, we see some rainbow colors. It's over in just a second. And it's over. Yeah, sorry about that. Should have gave a warning earlier. My bad. And yeah, some more items here. Space jump, also a staple. I haven't really talked about this yet, but Captain Glitch, the creator of the ROM hack, also changed item descriptions and like upgrade descriptions and things like that. For example, the screw attack we collected earlier. In this game, it's just called the overkill. Because, you know, when you spin jump into an enemy with the screw attack, they just die. And so, yeah, obviously, it's kind of an overkill. And there's some fun ones. I don't know all of them from the top of my head because, you know, when you're going fast, you normally don't have time to read those. And yeah, so we collected everything down here. Now we're going up here and we're almost at the second optional boss fight in the game. Have to collect some more items first. So fun fact, in this room here are 3 enemies. All of them have a very small drop chance for a power bomb, which you can see currently I have 0. And if one would drop, that would be pretty cool because I would be able to skip this safe right here. Or the refill, rather. Because I need a power bomb to open this yellow door. If one of the enemies in the previous room would have dropped one of them, would have saved some time. But the drop chance is like 3% or 5% or something like that. Not all too much. And yeah, second optional boss, I mean, coming up. We got our good old friend, Paul and buddy, Mr. Ridley. Mr. I like to cry and scream a lot because that's his branding, I guess. And he's dead. Now we quickly have to watch this cutscene, which absolutely makes no sense in the context of this ROM hack, because this place you're seeing right now is not accessible in this ROM hack. I think Captain Glitch just kind of forgot to take out this cutscene. I think when he made the ROM hack, he he didn't know how to actually delete that cutscene after the Ridley fight. But yeah, this ROM hack is already has some age to it, and I think at some point he mentioned that he could like cut it by now, but you know, this is just an old random project of his, and maybe he'll remove it at some point if I ask him nicely. And yeah, since we defeated both of the optional bosses, we can now go to the secret room. Not quite yet though, because there are some more upgrades to collect. For example, the plasma beam right here. The strongest beam in the entire game. Where you can shoot through multiple enemies at once. And something over here, the gravity suit. Which, another fun fact, the gravity suit in this game is not the best suit. The ice suit is actually better. But it's just a little Easter egg in the code of the game. The Varia suit is just the gravity suit, and the ice suit is the gravity suit. He just changed it up a little bit, made a little bit of fun of the gravity suit. Collecting this missile tank here, and now, well, not quite. One more item, and we get to finally go to the secret room. A little bit of a very steep Shine Spark chain here. And we got it. Perfect. First try. Easy peasy every time. And now we go to the secret room. So buckle in, everybody, because this is gonna be something. So we jump into this room. And there's also a secret message hidden here. Maybe somebody in chat or some of you can decipher it. I'm just gonna collect some items here first, and then we can go decipher. There are 4 items in this room. Everything else is fake. And here, maybe some of you can decipher this message that Captain Glitch left for us. Thank you very much, Captain Glitch. What an awesome dude. All right, and we are almost heading to the final boss now. Just some more stuff to collect on the way to the final boss that we could have collected already way earlier, but as it turns out, optimization. It's faster to collect it now instead of right at the start. Because believe it or not, but this ROM hack is actually quite optimized, at least in terms of the route. For example, did you see how I just walked past that missile tank there, even though I was like 1 pixel away from it? Because it turns out it is just ever so slightly faster to get it on the way back instead of on the way there. Now this guy, I think this is probably one of the first bosses you technically should have defeated. But the charge beam you get from him is absolutely kind of pointless. And you don't really need it. And the reason why we're defeating this guy last, for example, talking about the optimizations, because you saw the water, right? And it turns out that it's faster to go past this room if you have the ice suit. Because the ice suit in this game acts like the gravity suit. And when you're underwater, without the ice suit, you're slow. So we go there after we collect the ice suit. Small little optimizations like that. Very cool. So, and we're almost at the final boss. I think there's 2 more items. And then we should have everything. There's this energy tank right here. And the last upgrade of the game, which very thematically obviously is the ice beam. Because, you know, winter themed ROM hack, you know. And yeah, coming up here is already the final boss of the game. Don't worry. There, as in every Metroid, there's an escape sequence, so time is still not that soon. Still have to defeat this guy and escape. And yeah, the final boss is Mecha Ridley. No big surprise. As in the base game, he exactly the same. You just shoot in his red glowing belly button with a, I think like 7 or 8 super missiles like that, and he is dead. And yeah, final escape sequence. Warning of flashing bright lights again in just a second here. In right about now. So yeah, final escape sequence with rainbow colors because XD. I have to ask him why exactly he thought these bright colors were a W for the game. I don't know. The rainbow colors can actually slow down the game and lag if you do too much. Like if you have like a power bomb and a charged power beam thing, and all that at once, it actually kind of lags the game out in this sequence. It's kind of funny. So 2 more rooms and we're done here. Second to last room of the game. Just some more enemies. Alright, last room of the game right here. So time soon. Bop, 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 bop. And time. Easy peasy. And now here's kind of funny. Watch these guys. We have 2 space pirates and one will kill the other guy. Haha, idiots. XD Almao. And the other one just tries to jump on our ship and I don't know. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, GG's.
GG's indeed. That was pretty good. If I do say so myself, that was a pretty good run. And I only did like half a run of D-Rust. Damn. That was pretty good. So, but before we go, because this is a Metroid game, and because this is a 100% category, we obviously need confirmation if I actually collected everything to see if this run is valid. Unfortunately, we have to sit through the credits here real quick, but don't worry, that is part of the estimate. And because the credits are boring, I'll hand it off to Pika for maybe some donations or any other plugs he likes to make.
Alright, thank you so much. Once again, I would like to remind everyone that this marathon Indiethon is benefiting Child's Play. So, in terms of what they do, in addition to helping hospitals, they have provided over 200 games kits to domestic violence shelters all over the United States through their domestic violence program. These kits come with a fully loaded Xbox One with environment-appropriate games and are designed to create an inviting environment for young survivors of domestic violence. And if you want to learn more about these specific actions, you can go on their website, which is childsplaycharity.org. So as you can see, this is an absolutely really great charity to donate for. And I mean, just look at it. Just look at how close to 1,000 we are. We're less than $25 away from it. That's absolutely insane. So the question is, when will we reach this 1,000? Could we reach it in a snipe happening right now? Could we see it next run? You could be the one doing that snipe. What do you think?
You're definitely it's pretty soon. I also just saw in the stream that there is one incentive that is less than $1 away from being completed. It's like it's just a few cents away. I just seen it in the Omni bar. It's like, whoa, what? Somebody get on that. It's less than $1. I'm not even sure if you can donate less than $1.
That is absolutely correct. That is the pet the dog incentive for Rainbow Billy, the Cutter Leviathan, which is currently sitting at $99.69. So first off, nice.
By the way, real quick, can we get some pause champs in the chat to see if I got 100%? Continue.
No, I mean full. Let's see.
Oh, wait. Wait, I think this is correct, right? Or maybe not. Uh-oh. Well, thank you everybody for watching my Metroid Deep Freeze 69% speedrun. As obviously, as I stated that. Well, god damn it.
Obviously.
I actually missed an item. Shit.
It's okay. It was still fun.
I think this is literally the first time I did this in a marathon run and forgot an item. My head is literally going 7 million miles per hour thinking like what I forgot because I never forget anything in this game. What is happening? Oh my god. Shit.
Alright. With that said, you know, right after this,
by the way,
moving on shortly to intermission with Carrion Any Percent by Zenith. So right before we move on to intermission, I just wanted to say
some shoutouts.
Also, this is the end for me as a host, and I will be passing it over to Ruffle Bricks, who will be your host for the next few hours. So this was fun. Keep donating, everyone, and let's break that $1,000 barrier for Child's Play.
Yeah. Can I do some shoutouts? I forgot about that.
Oh, of course. Yeah, if you want to do quick shoutouts.
I know we're behind, so I'll take this and make this quick. Like, first of all, when I'm not underestimate, I apparently just screw up the category. Haha, LMAO. Secondly, since we're on Indiethon, I will be playing a lot of Metroidvania soonish on my Twitch channel, so if you're interested in that, head over to there. And thanks, Indiethon! I love the marathon so far, and yeah, continue watching, please. It's awesome. Indiethon is awesome. Yeah, that's everything I wanted to say. Sorry.
Alright, thank you so much. See you all after a short intermission. Bye!